Did you know that your body can host large colonies of bacteria in places you'd never expect? I'm talking about areas you rarely think about, invisible in your daily hygiene routine, yet quietly putting your health, energy, and even your lifespan at risk. You may have noticed that despite showering every day and paying close attention to your appearance, something still betrays the passage of time. A lingering odor, a subtle discomfort, small signals your body is sending to ask for attention. What I'm about to share with you today could transform your relationship with your own body, and more importantly, add years to your life. After decades of studying the human body and aging, I've identified 5 critical areas that most people unknowingly overlook. This unintentional neglect speeds up their physical and mental decline. I'm a doctor specializing in geriatrics and holistic wellness, and today I'm speaking to you with the honesty you deserve. Because respecting your health means telling you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. These 5 areas we're going to explore are not just small hygiene details. They are gateways for infections, circulation problems, and chronic inflammation that damage your health and accelerate aging. What's concerning is that many doctors assume their patients already know this information, so they never mention it. Meanwhile, these overlooked spots quietly accumulate until they become serious issues, threatening your independence and quality of life. But before I reveal these 5 essential areas, I have a request. If you take your well-being seriously and want to preserve your independence, please subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell, because this conversation goes far beyond basic hygiene. It's about taking back control of your body and your future. Let's start with the first area and prepare to be surprised. Your belly button. Yes, that spot you probably haven't cleaned properly in years. A study conducted in 2014 uncovered something incredible. On average, the human navel harbors 67 types of bacteria, sometimes over 100 distinct species. It's a living ecosystem. Because of its unique shape, the belly button creates a perfect environment for bacteria to thrive. Warm, damp, hidden from air and light. It collects dead skin cells, soap residue, clothing fibers, and sweat. A feast for bacteria. When these colonies multiply, they don't just produce unpleasant odors, they also release toxins that can enter your bloodstream and cause widespread inflammation. In my practice, 7 out of 10 patients suffering from chronic fatigue have persistent infections in areas like the belly button. This constant inflammation makes existing conditions like diabetes, arthritis, or heart disease worse, while also draining your energy. But there's an even deeper aspect. Your belly button is your first connection to life. Neglecting this area means losing touch with your vital energy. Here's the simple solution. Use a damp cotton swab with warm water and a little mild soap to gently clean the inside of your navel using circular motions. Don't scrub too hard, as the skin is sensitive. Then dry thoroughly with another clean cotton swab. If you notice a strong odor, redness, or discharge, it could be a sign of an infection needing medical attention. Spending just 30 seconds on this area during your daily shower can improve your energy and overall well-being. Let me ask you a question. Where are you watching from? Write the name of your city or country in the comments, because it helps me tailor the content to your needs and region. Now let's move to the second critical area, behind your ears. It's amazing how much a small spot can reveal about your health. In the fold where your ear meets your head, sebum, dead skin, dust, and bacteria build up. This tiny area is directly connected to your lymphatic and circulatory systems. By neglecting it, you're not just creating bad odors, but also a source of inflammation that can spread elsewhere. Recent research shows that inflammation behind the ears can accelerate degenerative diseases like heart problems, arthritis, or cognitive decline. In my practice, I've seen patients improve their headaches or balance issues simply by taking better care of this area. Why? Because inflammation behind the ears can affect nearby nerves and blood vessels, compromising circulation to the brain and inner ear, which is essential for balance. There's also a psychological aspect. When you neglect certain parts of your body, you send yourself a message that you no longer matter. That can carry over into other areas of your life. Tip: use a soft wipe or a small sponge with mild soap to gently clean behind each ear. Then dry the area well, paying attention to the folds where moisture can get trapped. Let's move to the third area, your armpits. Far more than just a place where sweat collects, your armpits are a filtration station, a hub of lymph nodes that help flush out toxins. By neglecting this area, you compromise your immune system's effectiveness. The armpit environment, warm and damp, is perfect for bacteria. They feed on sweat, creating the compounds responsible for body odor. But what few people know is that when these bacteria overgrow, they can cause subclinical infections, mild but persistent, that overload your lymph nodes. This overload weakens your immune system, making you more vulnerable to illness. Proper armpit hygiene and gentle lymphatic massage can improve many symptoms. Also, never underestimate the psychological impact. Body odor can lead to social isolation, increasing the risk of cognitive decline and depression. For armpit hygiene, use a mild antibacterial soap and gently massage from the lower part of your armpit upward. Just 30 seconds of massage per armpit stimulates lymphatic drainage. Dry thoroughly after washing and use a natural deodorant to maintain your skin's balance. Now, the fourth area, your groin. This sensitive area becomes more vulnerable with age as skin folds become more pronounced, creating spaces where moisture and bacteria thrive. Neglecting your groin can lead to chronic fungal and bacterial infections, and it can also affect your mobility. Irritation in this area can change the way you walk, leading to back, hip, or knee pain. Recent studies show that older adults with chronic infections in the groin area reduce their physical activity by 40%. How to care for your groin. Use a pH-balanced soap and clean the skin folds thoroughly. Dry well after bathing and apply a natural antifungal powder if needed. Finally, the fifth and final area, your feet. Often ignored, your feet are essential to your mobility and independence. As you age, foot problems become common. Dead skin, moisture, poorly trimmed nails. These small details can create a perfect environment for fungi and bacteria. Neglecting your feet increases your risk of falls, circulatory disease, and loss of mobility. Foot hygiene requires attention. Clean them with warm water and a mild soap. Dry carefully between your toes and apply a light moisturizer to your heels. For calluses, a soft pumice stone is best. Cut your nails straight across to prevent ingrown nails. These 5 areas are far more than hygiene matters. They are essential for maintaining your independence, your energy, and your quality of life. By taking care of these spots, you help your body regenerate and strengthen itself naturally. This information can transform your well-being by giving you more control over your health. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with those you care about, and subscribe for more practical advice. Your well-being starts with small, consistent actions. Never underestimate the power of cleaning these essential areas. See you very soon in our next video, where we'll explore other ways to improve your quality of life.